is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Tigers will kick this away to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Volunteers will get the first crack on offense today. And, of course, Kirk, in the age of transfer quarterbacks, this guy's been one of the most talked-about dudes in the offseason. Here he goes. First game with his new team. What kind of start can he get off to?
Yeah, it's a big question mark. The one thing about this guy is he's been able to win his teammates over right away, become a great leader. Now he wants to get off to a good start.
Single back takes the handoff. Oh, what a move. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Receiver makes the grab. Passes the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Looking for some space. It's Valentine. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee-Vols.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
What What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Clemson's offense comes out for their first possession today. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with this quarterback. This defense better be ready, because I think they're going to try to get him the football early and often.
On first down, it's a play action. Slides the quick throw. They break it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. What a spin move. He's in the clear now. Bursts into space. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Ball's hustled to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun.
He's looking deep here. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Volunteers will try to keep this drive moving. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I love this. He tries to hit his receiver on a quick slant against man coverage, but he didn't quite lead him enough, and the defender's able to break it up. Great first step by the defender to close the gap and make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Staley. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. They'll spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's St. Clair. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Pass caught, second down now. Tight end goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Gets the first and still running. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
You know, this is what makes this quarterback so hard to defend. Of course, you want to take away his throwing game, take away his receivers, but then he uses his legs to pick up a first down. This defense is going to have to make some adjustments.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, and he dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. They'll try to run for the first down. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Caught for the receiver. Touchdown, Tigers! That's how you finish a play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They really put momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles.
Football comes out. Falls on himself to avoid disaster. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. And the single back takes the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Makes the grab. It's Matthews. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
With the catch, it's Bishop.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the Vols are in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
35, Clemson, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Wants to throw it. Pass rush closing in. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually,
taking a shot deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down. And the Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Catch made on the left side. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To throw, it's St. Clair. On the run here, lets it go. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley.
The Vols will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Fire to the right side, complete. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Fake, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. With the catch, it's Bishop. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Vols will have to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to chuck it again. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision. And
it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Off the play fake on first down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Clemson. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. This is an offense that needs a spark. It's been a struggle so far, Kirk, and they're going to get out of here and avoid the upset. They've got to get things going here.
Yeah, some people were surprised today, but remember what the coach told us. He felt as an underdog, if they could get this game to the fourth quarter and be within striking distance, they really were confident they could win this football game.
The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Volunteers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense operating from the pistol.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Tiny space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy is starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns. A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped. 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back here. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. They'll try a pass here. Finds his man. It's Jackson. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pump over the middle. It's Jackson. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Breaks free. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. He'll hand it off. As the 1st down is still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Trying to find some room. It's Bishop. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Nice grab. It's Jackson. Breaks into the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands, it's Brown. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Handoff to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. The ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Grinding away on the ground. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Volunteers will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Touchdown, Clemson. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Using his legs, it's Bishop. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down here for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Vols lining up here on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He's got room to run. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. 1st and goal. They play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle.
That makes the score Tennessee 49, Clemson 40.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! He has first down yardage at the 46.
At the 46-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their